All right, let's take a look outside now, because Pete, we have a decent day tomorrow as we head into the weekend, which I'm sure is going to include some rain.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not all washed out, but we're going to try and pick out the dry times of the weekend. I'm trying to get to the positives in the forecast when it rains on the weekends. There's not much to it, 58. A bit better, milder tomorrow. No washouts this weekend. I mean, half of Saturday is dry. The first part is pretty wet. Summer is ahead, though. We looked at that. The 80s are coming back full force next week, of course, during the weekdays. But some of that might stretch into next weekend, too. And I think it's a big shift in the overall pattern to a warmer set of numbers here. Low pressure went by off Nantucket. You wouldn't have known it. There's some clouds with it, obviously. But the showers just kind of faded with this entire weather system as it sits in the Gulf of Maine now. Temps are in the 50s. Nothing big here. Now, clouds are still with us in the upper levels of the atmosphere. The winds are blowing from the southwest. You see these clouds overhead now. And with that, we're still a little unstable tomorrow, so we could pop a shower around 2 o'clock. You can see that in our timeline here. You go through the morning, all good, and then these spikes here and these lines getting higher. That means we're up near scattered territory between 3 and 6 o'clock. And then this is our next weather system that goes into Saturday morning, too. 76 should be the high tomorrow. Not bad. This is the decent part of the day, right? And 77 in Lowell with those pop-up showers in the afternoon, 72 in Plymouth, too. A lot of us could stay dry tomorrow, but the chances just went up over the last few hours for more scattered showers into the forecast in the afternoon. They were mostly isolated, meaning like very few people see them. Now they're more numerous, and I think a lot more people see them. All right, so then Saturday, what is this 90%? That's not the entire day. That's just the morning. And, of course, next week, look at this. It's down near 0 or 20%, even late week. This slug of rain will put down some water, and there might even be some rumbles of thunder very early Saturday morning to wake you up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. That's the way you want to start a weekend. Then we break up the clouds after mid-morning, and there they are, the breaks of sunshine. Hooray! It's kind of short-lived because there might be another sprinkle that runs through here in the afternoon. Again, the day isn't washed out, but the afternoon is better than the morning. And then we have another round of rain on Saturday night to finish things off for the weekend. But all told, we could be close to an inch of rain, which could put us a little higher on the list. Now, we're at 5th wettest of all time this May in Boston, 4th wettest in Worcester, so we might inch up the ladder just a little bit. Notorious, right, for May. It can be wet some years, and June can too, but we're not talking about June. I'm not doing them in June just yet. Downpours Saturday morning, then breaks in the overcast and some sunshine in the afternoon. Then Sunday morning clouds are possible, then some wind. So all told, not a bad weekend, but we've seen much better, obviously, with temps in the 60s. It's been busy and wet, with this pattern, the jet stream weaving all over the country. But now the warmth comes with the southwest flow. Look at these warm temperatures, all this orange and red here along the eastern seaboard. This is a real summer feel. It starts on Tuesday and goes right through the end of the week. By the way, the fire's burning in Manitoba. Big plumes of smoke coming over the Great Lakes this weekend. We just miss out on it, but this is something to watch here in the coming weeks. Those fires are not going out, and there's going to be more plumes of smoke, so we can expect at some point to get some of that smoke here, maybe next week, potentially. All right, humidity is back as well. Haze, humidity, that sounds like summer. It starts Tuesday near 80 and stays in the 80s in the next week, and we're back. The break.